Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin Cancer. So this week it could be a little bit difficult to say the least. You know, you're really going through some emotional difficulties. You could be faced with a lot of what is unclear to you at this point, but you're being asked to manifest in a way that you haven't done before. So let's say, for example, you have broken up with someone, you're not allowing yourself the freedom to feel better. You don't know how to take that first step to feeling better about yourself or the situation. And so if it's, or let's say it's a health matter and the diagnosis is not one that you had expected and you don't really know how to move forward in this type of situation, it's your thought process that is being compromised and you're allowing for this to come through. You could be feeling a little messed up, or you could be feeling at a loss this week because of this. So the universe is asking you to prove to yourself to remain open-minded. Prove this to yourself, because there are loads of things that are happening this week that you've never seen or that you haven't seen in a long time, either or. But and you may see this all as a challenge, one of the biggest ones that you've had to experience. But you don't realize that there is just that little, it's you having... You haven't dug deep enough into yourself to understand that this may be quite possible, one of the easiest situations that you've been through. But for some reason, you're allowing yourself to think otherwise, okay? You're allowing for these waves of emotion to come in and take over, and you're just not really connecting with yourself, okay? With this comes a lot of complexities about how you choose to take the next step. So if you're realizing that there are challenges and wondering perhaps how you're going to get through them, you might leave yourself open to the path, the path to nowhere. This is worst case scenario, the path to destruction, okay? In your own mind, because you're not thinking that there are other options. You may not even be willing to expand further, extend yourself further than what is familiar to you as we speak. Taurus makes an appearance into your life this week and is willing to stick it out, willing to stay, willing to talk things through. You're not really interested in reciprocating. I'm not seeing that your energy is being passed on to this individual. I see that they're coming in and they're willing to listen or to hear you out, but I dare say that the talking, this doesn't have to become you. This isn't all about you. This is about why they haven't opened up. And I'm getting the word talking again. There's something about this individual that they don't speak up, or they didn't speak up. There wasn't enough said. Why haven't they spoken to you in such a long time about certain issues that haven't been brought up in quite a long time? They could have been closed off discussing things where a situation was closed off and it was just sort of put to bed, or, put aside for what I'm seeing was about 5 months, and something just wasn't brought back to the surface. I dare say that this is something that you've not got this on your priority list as we speak. You've got a lot of other things that, for you, it's business as usual. I've got other things to take care of, therefore I have no time for this now. And when I needed you to be there for me, sure enough, you could have presented something or you could have made an appearance, but this particular individual comes in whenever they feel that it's necessary for them. They're not really thinking about anybody but themselves, which is kind of also what I'm seeing is a rushed energy from this individual, and it's not really making you feel all that comfortable. As I said, you've got your work cut out for you. And this week is definitely proving to be a little bit chaotic, but at the same time, you will want to reach out to those who truly want to be there for you. Okay, so there are definitely 1 or 2, maybe 3 family members that are also coming through for me that are committing to you specifically this week. That, if there is a cry for help, or if you're really needing that extra emotional support, you do have people that give a damn. But anyone that's coming in on the external, you might sort of say hi and bye, but sort of leaving it at that. You sort of just waving a hand or shaking your head, I'm good, thank you for stopping by. But what you're actually implying is, where have you been all this time? So you're definitely standing your ground with certain people, and you're embracing those real connections. Thank you, Cancer.